Welcome back for some more Case City 2. Last time we left off, we waited through shit to look for a dead guy. We're gonna carry on where we left off.
Excuse me.
By speaking to the people, taking care of the quests here. And then we'll end it, and I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night.
Lord be with you.
What happened to Raniak?
Innkeeper, I found a man in the back behind the latrines. Dead.
Jesus Christ! That must be that idiot Raniak.
Well, I'm sure it's him. I came here looking for him.
You knew him?
No, but I'd like to know what happened to him.
You already know what
Do you
happened,
know anything
Henry.
about it?
I didn't see anything. But he was playing dice with the locals. Try asking them. They're sitting over there at the dice table.
What's going on around here?
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
Alright.
I'm looking for one fella. He's named Mikush.
Mikush? Doesn't ring a bell.
They say he wears a fancy hat.
Ah, the Hatter, of course. He's not from around here. He started showing up a few months ago. Just for a few days at a time. Sometimes he'd sleep here.
I hear he made his living as a tailor in the village.
I don't know anything about that. He never offered me his services.
I hear he enjoys a game of dice.
He does indeed. He plays a lot. I noticed that about him.
Is he any good?
You're asking too much of me, my good man. People are always playing dice here. Winning and losing. I can't keep up. Ask Chernik. He's the dice champion here. He'll certainly know more.
Oh, nice. Speech level up.
What's going on around?
Nothing much. If you're looking for... Take care.
W. Speech level up right there. Why is he all the way down there? Oh well. Oh well indeed.
What can you do?
I'm not going to start his quest yet. We're going to focus on one at a time until they're all done. Alright, speech level up. I don't think there's any more interesting perks, but I'll take a look. I get Adept of the Mystic Arts, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. None of them are great for me anyway. We'll find Mikush.
You're always welcome here.
And then we'll take care of these quests here. No, we're done for now.
What are you barging in here for? What? You shouldn't be here.
Alright, fine.
I need something from you.
Not now, when I'm at the tavern.
Fine.
You see? It didn't even hurt. Respects.
I guess we're going all the way back down again. Yada yada. This will make things quicker.
Whoa.
Perfect. Oh wow, we all just came to sit in the rain, huh?
Maybe
You're
next
always
time
welcome
then,
here,
sir.
noble sir.
I'm looking for someone. His name's Mikush.
Mikush? Never heard of him.
I've been told he wears a...
Fancy hat?
Exactly.
I've seen him around here. But I don't see why I should talk to a stranger about another stranger.
The
Why
innkeeper
not?
told me that you definitely played with Mikush.
Aye. I do like a good game of dice. But I'm not telling you anything else about him.
Why's that?
Because I don't know you. Like me ma always said, never talk to strangers. Come on, let's roll some dice instead.
Oh man. I'm Henry. Mikush's family is looking for him.
Listen, Mikush's family is looking for him. His wife and daughter. They're worried about him. They're refugees from Messeles, living in a hut in the woods. They've lost everything, now even their provider. Can you live with that on your conscience?
Look, I wouldn't wish ill on anyone. And all right, I do know a bit about him.
Tell
Go
me.
on then.
I've known Mikush since the first moment he showed up here to play. Unsurprisingly, the bloke looked like he couldn't count to 5. I thought I'd found an easy mark. But man, was I wrong. He's a great player. And that kind of praise means something coming from me. He knows when to bet everything on the final roll.
So he won a lot.
Aye, for a while. Until his luck ran out. Then he started borrowing. One time he got so desperate, and maybe had a few too many beers, he started going on about his buried fortune in Messalas, saying he'd surely pay back anyone who lent him money. Ha!
Did anyone lend him anything? Probably,
Did anyone
yeah.
lend him anything?
Aye, and Mikush won everything back.
And did he pay back the money he borrowed?
Of course, every last groschen. He was laughing the whole time, too.
What about that buried fortune of his? Did he ever mention it again?
The next day, he claimed he made it all up, saying he just had too much to drink. Only nobody believed him.
Did anyone seem particularly interested in his fortune? Someone who'd want it for himself and would go after Mikush because of it?
Everyone was interested in it, but Mikush never talked about it again. Besides, that village is burned to the ground and full of rabble. Messalas is an awful mess. That rhymes!
When did you last see Mikush?
A few days ago, he was playing against that hired hand, Drat. Drat lost and didn't have enough money. They left together, and Mikush hasn't shown up since. That's pretty suspicious now that I think about it. That Drat bloke's an odd duck.
What do you mean, odd?
I've heard he's been dealing with some bandits.
Of course he
Better
has.
have a word with him. But be careful.
Where can I find this drat?
Somewhere in the village. I reckon he'll be at the farm he works at. Well, technically, because he's a big fella and looks strong, they made him into something like the village catchpole. But to tell you the truth, he's less a catchpole and more just a regular farmhand pretending to be a catchpole.
Alright.
Where can I find this drat?
I already told you. At the farm or somewhere in the village.
I'll go have a talk with Drat then. Thanks.
Don't mention it. And if you ever fancy a game, you know where to find me.
I'm good.
Oh well.
Whatever. God be with you, sir.
Fine weather we're having, isn't it? You guys must really like the rain. I know I do. Alright, let's go talk to this drat guy. What? Oh, I see. It's probably him right there.
Christ. Good day to you.
What can you tell me about Drat?
Look, I don't know him so well. I know he's mixed up in some bad stuff, that's all. He hid something in his chest. Some kind of map or something. He was always very careful with it.
Okay, if you say so. I think I see him right there, though.
You're Drat.
Aye, that's me.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. But do it fast, I don't have all day.
What do you do for work here?
What do you do for work here?
I'm a hired hand. But not just any hired hand. I'm also the local catchpole, practically the town guard.
Are there any refugees from Messalas here in the village?
No. They say everyone was massacred there. If anyone survived it, they must have fled towards Visaka.
Do you know a fella by the name of Mikush?
I don't know any Mikesh.
Ah, knock it off. I hear you left the tavern together. And no one has seen Mikush since.
Oh yeah, that fella. We were heading in the same direction, but then went separate ways. That's all I know.
I don't believe you.
You certainly know something about Mikush's disappearance, and you should talk.
Should I? Why's that?
Mikush has a family waiting for him.
What's that got to do with me?
I don't believe in coincidences. Mikush was last seen with you. So that means...
Means what?
It means you should stop dragging it out. What did you do to that poor man?
Me? Nothing, I swear.
So who then?
It's not my fault. It was Hanker.
Who's this Hanker woman?
Hanker's not a woman, but a man. We've known each other for years. He was a
I
hired
figured it
hand
wouldn't
in
be a woman.
Merciless. Certainly know what happened there. The horror. Not long ago, he came to see me. Said he was the only survivor from the entire village, but I know that wasn't true.
Because you met Mikush.
I thought he'd be quite happy that someone else got away, but he was actually quite upset about it.
Hmm.
What do you mean, upset?
Well, you could see it on him, all nervous like. Seemed to me like it was rubbing him up the wrong way. That Mikush, of all people, survived.
Interesting.
Interesting. Did he tell you anything else?
I didn't ask him any more questions.
So, someone comes to see you, acts all odd, and you don't ask any questions? I don't believe you. You must have had a normal conversation, seeing as you're old friends. And he had to have told you something.
Well, I understood he quarrelled with Mikush and his family about some money, a family inheritance. Nothing unique there. It happens in every family, so I didn't pry any deeper. Then he said he'd like to talk to Mikush and whether I could set up a meeting.
Thanks to you, he knew Mikush frequents the tavern. So why didn't he go and find him? To talk with him?
I don't know.
Damn it! Come clean. You must have asked him the very same question. So you know the real reason. Admit it.
Hanker told me he'd joined up with some bandits, so he didn't want to show his face in the taverns. It wasn't so long ago they robbed a merchant here. I reckon he was afraid someone might recognize him.
So he wanted to rob Mikush?
I really have no idea. Hanker didn't tell me.
I hope
just wanted
Mikush
to
isn't
help out
dead.
an old friend. I didn't know what he was up to. What the hell do I care about some strange fellow with a funny hat, damn it? Hanker told me to take Mikush outside the village and then he'd meet him there. But he said Mikush couldn't know about him, and he left figuring out how to do that up to me. So I played dice with Mikush. He's damn good, so I had no problem losing a few games. In no time at all, I owed him quite a few groschen. I told him I could pay my debt immediately, but he'd have to come with me to my hiding place. He didn't blink an eye. He's damn trusting, given how things are today. I took him a little way outside the village, told him I was going to take a piss, and then took off. And that's all. I don't know anything else.
Where did you take him? I want the exact location.
Here, just outside the village, on the way towards Missalus.
Don't tell me there's mercenaries outside the Merciless. Or Merciless. Or the bandits.
Are you trying to lie again, Drat? Hanker joined up with some bandits. You said yourself he wouldn't dare going anywhere near the village. Unless you want to piss me off, you'll tell me the truth. Now.
All right, fine. It was a bit further away from the village. Actually, it was quite far.
Where were you supposed to take Mikush?
A crossroads by the forest, on the way to Missalus. Actually, almost right by Missalus. A little beyond the woodsman's camp. Just go straight. 2 roads intersect there. It's the only proper crossroads on the way.
I see.
What happened at the crossroads? I want the truth.
Well, as I was saying, I took Mikush there and told him I needed to take a piss. Then Hanker jumped out of the woods with some bandits. They grabbed him. He began to scream, but there was no one around to hear him.
And what did you do?
I didn't wait to find out what would happen. I ran.
What did Hanker promise you for bringing Mikush to him?
Nothing. I did it out of friendship.
Are you trying to lie again?
All right. He said he'd give me part of the buried inheritance.
So Hanker wanted to get his hands on that inheritance the whole time?
I reckon so.
He felt the family owed it to him, but I don't understand why.
Family. Skeletons in the closet. You never know.
Interesting.
How long have you known Hanker? Since you're such good friends.
We go back a long way. As youngsters, we beat the shit out of each other in the Messalus Tavern. As it often goes, we ended up becoming friends over a beer, you know? But I haven't seen him since I've been working as a catchpole. Not until now, that is.
Well, if you were such good friends, you must know more than you're telling me.
Maybe. but it's not important.
Every detail is important.
So listen up. Hanker always had one big problem. No woman would have him. He's always said it's because he's not rich. It's
Incel.
just a hired hand.
No way, who
As
got
if a
medieval
hired hand
incels?
can't shag. The stories I could tell.
Get to the point.
Last year, his cousin danced with him at a feast. He was like a new man. He wouldn't stop talking about
Crazy.
her. Vendula this, Vendula that, as if he was in love with her. And then, all of a sudden, nothing. He never
Wants to
mentioned
shag
her
his
again.
cousin. That's crazy work.
Where might Hanker be now?
I only know what he told me. That he ran off into the forest. And that's where he joined up with those bandits. He bragged about how they made him their captain.
I'm not wasting any more time with you. God only knows what Hanker's done to Mikush, and you're responsible for it. Be ashamed. You sold out an innocent man for a handful of groschen. Sickening.
I'm truly sorry.
Being sorry won't help. You're a snake in the grass. You deserve punishment.
Please, don't tell anyone. No one can find out.
All right. I won't tell anyone. You have committed a grave sin, but if you show remorse, God will forgive you.
Thank you. I'll never do anything like that again. I swear. I'll pray and go to church and...
Enough already. Farewell, Drat.
Alright.
Have you told me everything? Or are you still hiding something?
I've told you everything I know. Leave me alone now.
Have you told me
I've told you...
Alright. So he put something in his chest too. So where exactly is his chest? He's a hired hand here. He's probably sleeping in the loft somewhere. Right?
You can't be here.
I don't really care.
Where are you going? Away.
I think this might be it right here. No.
Off you go. Quick. I'll find you. Don't you worry. You can't be here.
Just chill a second.
What are you hunched over for there? Can we sort this out on our... You're lost then. We could have sorted this out peacefully.
Yeah, 1 second.
Useless! What do you want?
Dumbass.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's try and get this open before the guard comes. Come on. Mysterious map. Have a little look.
A map with arrows on it. But it was supposed to go to the place marked on it. A crossroads. And I'd say it's quite some way from the village.
Well, now we know. Now we know.
You silly doggy.
I'm gonna see if I can just quickly grab the key from this guy. No, where are you going, man?
Have you
Dude,
told...
stop it.
Have you told...
I've told...
Man, I don't know why it's so tedious to get the rob.
What the... Where are you...
It's really annoying to
You
get this thing to
silly
pop
doggy.
up. Like even now, it's just not doing it.
Have you told...
Dude, stop it. I just want to rob you.
Careful.
Dude. Dude,
Have you told...
I've told...
why won't it f***ing pop up? I am just trying to rob you.
Have you told...
Oh.
I've told...
Alright, fine. No, it's not gonna work. Alright, let me try this
You
once
silly
more.
doggy.
We got it. We got it, chat. We got the key. Come on, come on. Just a little bit more. Perfect. We got it. We don't even need it. This is just for like the +1 speech XP.
A
We
map
get
with arrows on it. God, it was supposed to go
For
to a place
talking.
marked on it. A crossroads. And I'd say it's quite some way from the village.
Right, now we can get out of here. Oh wow, it really is quite a way away. Yeah. Interesting. It's almost all the way down to that little corner of the map, I would say. Oh well. Right, which way is it? That way. We can always just flash it back, so it's not too big a deal. We can get some POIs explored. So it'll work out for us in the end.
Quick!
Quick, quick.
Quick!
Banu, banu. Is this going our way? No.
Quick!
Chat, what do we think? Do we think Miku's just dead?
Quick!
Does the cousin fucker over there wants to fuck his cousin?
Quick! Ka!
Alright. Here's the woodcutter's camp.
Whoa! Whoa!
Found them.
Kind, master.
Do any of these people have a name? Or that that's not just generic woodcutter? I suppose not. That's fine. Where next? I guess we'll go to Crossroads. Yeah. Rabstein Mill Ruin. I bet they're there. In that ruin. Oh well. If you get this,
on the road, you fool!
maybe you should get off the road and stay on the side. Don't matter.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
Alright. Let's get off. That's just a rock. Is that normal or is that just... That's normal. I have no idea what I'm looking for, man. None. No clue. Is that it right there? No, that's a camp by the road. That's not part of this quest. Do 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 do. What is this thing? Oh. Here we are.
Blood. Quite a lot of it, too. Looks like they dragged that poor wretch further. I have to find out where. That must be Mikush's hat. It looks like it fell off when they dragged him into the woods. I have to find out which way they took him.
Blood there. I assume you just keep following the path. Yeah. Is it leading towards POI? Anything like that? Not that I can see. Yeah, we're still on the right path. Still on the right path, I believe. Yep. Alright, which way? This way? We'll find these bastards. Oh, I see the mock. Get out the way. You see like a tent of sorts. Let's see what's going on here.
I don't like this. He's getting worse.
He's delirious with a fever.
It must hurt.
You'd be in pain too. That Hanker's a real bastard.
Fuck! If he'd have talked, this wouldn't have happened.
He didn't give him a chance. He should have given him a breather, not just burned him with a red-hot knife.
Did he get out of him what he needed? He did.
Oh.
He got it all right. But the tailor here's gonna croak, and we'll be fucked.
Well, it's not our fault.
You can't get that through to Hanker. We should have kept a closer eye on him. Sakra. What are we gonna do?
What do I know? Shit. I wish he'd stop squealing like that.
You'd be squealing too if you had a hole in your gut.
Maybe he's thirsty. Give him a drink.
I don't think that's a good idea. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, you!
You're mine!
Burning hell!
Fucking animal!
Alright. Got some heavy arms training in. Alright. Give me that. Oh, some meat, eh? Yeah, don't mind if I do. Oh. Maybe a little look in the chests here. I'll take that. Yeah, you wait a second. I'm just robbing these guys, you don't mind, right? Maybe I should sleep while I'm at it. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's see. Let's speak to him.
He's on his last legs.
I don't have any potions.
Let's have a look then. The burns look ugly, but something tells me they aren't the main problem. The stab wounds are worse. They're red at the edges and are hot to the touch. I think this wound is infected. I ought to do something about it. At the very least, clean and bandage it. Maybe some herbs would help him. Medicinal ones. They help with healing. If I place them on
Really?
his wounds and dress them, he could get some relief.
Medicinal herbs would help with healing. But what about non-medicinal herbs?
Maybe a potion would help him. Something healing. That works fast. The better quality it is, the quicker he'll get better. I've seen enough. I think I know how to help him. I'll get him through this. I hope I can act fast enough. What are we... I'll pray for you. At least your soul will get some relief.
What a stupid thing to do. What a waste of time.
Again? All praise and glory is yours, Lord our God, for you have called us to serve you in love. Bless Mikush, so that he may bear this illness in union with your son's obedient suffering. Restore him to health, and lead him to glory. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. I shall clean that wound first.
May as well use some fine wine to do it.
You just have to hold...
Hmm.
I ought to put herbs on that wound. But I won't do that now.
I'll be
I'll
back.
be back.
Alright, the mead probably could have helped, I suppose. Oh, did I put all my herbs away? No, I didn't. Where's my closest chest? There's an alchemy bench. I wonder if this place over here will have what I need. Because I think my nearest chest is quite a way away. I think my nearest one is where is it? Here? Maybe we can get something here that the stuff we need here. Let me go check. I hope so. Would save me a lot of time and effort.
Quick!
Hopefully there's like a chest or abandoned stuff here that has what I need.
Quick! Quick!
If not, we'll have to... We'll have to move on. I think moonshine's good for healing. Cleaning, I mean.
Yeah, fuck you, whoreson!
Did he just put his armor and shit away? Well, if he did, I bet he's regretting it now.
Huh? Fucker! Attack! Come and help us!
Wait, alchemist? Let me try.
Turn around, right?
Right, I'm going. Calm down.
Well, what's it gonna be?
I told you to get out of here, so leave.
You swine! Alarm! To arms!
Alright. There's no way you're dodging this shit.
You're no match for us.
There we go.
I've been waiting for you. Like that, eh?
Hold on, let me get my sword out.
Do it!
I'm just...
There's too many of us.
Fucker! For the cross!
Alright.
Show
And
your
now
stuff.
I'll use my axe for you. Alright, alchemist, have you got what I need? No. Is that better, or is this just got low? Yeah, this is got low condition. Where's my kits? Let's repair what we can. Alright, now let's do a comparison, right? What is it? It is. Oh, so it is still better. Interesting. It's more my style too, in terms of appearance. You lose 2 charisma, but who the fuck cares? Like 20 charisma is good enough. Skills, craftsmanship. What have we got? We'll do this. We can get lockpicks from crafting. Alright, did we get the moonshine? No. Let me just go ahead and do this. I think we can use moonshine for cleaning. Now we just need to find some herbs here, hopefully. That we can use for healing and maybe also for, you know, making a potion that he needs. Oh, let's get all the blood off. Perfect.
Turn around! You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit.
Am I? Hi, night, little bro. I don't know about fortune, man. I bet they're both just terrible. Okay. Now, please have herbs and like hidden away here. Strange potion. Maybe that'll be what he needs. These might be of help, but we do need herbs still. some good potions here. I don't know if they're what we need, but they are here. Hopefully... Oh, hold on. No, that's not it, man. Oh, there's a chest there. Maybe that has herbs in it. I'll check. Come on. Nice. Lead ball, scatter shot. Not exactly what we want. Why does this guy have so much belladonna but no actual healing herbs? Aha! Okay. Materials. We still don't have healing herbs. Maybe we're gonna have to go up on it after all to our chest. Who knows?
Go to hell! Attack! Oh.
I'll take that. Bandage, whatever. Alright, let me go see if we can do anything for him right now. Maybe if we can at least clean the wounds, bandage him, give him a potion maybe. We'll see. So we need to buy ourselves some time to get to our chest. I don't know if dried herbs will work. Look at them dumbasses guarding the road. Oh, the bandits, I should say. I'd do anything for this guy.
All right.
Yeah.
This'll sting a bit.
Ah! That hurts!
The wound is clean. That should stop the pus from forming.
I'll use
Now it's
herbs.
time to try.
No.
But I won't do that now. I'll give you a heat.
Nice.
This one
Yep.
should do the trick. Drink up.
Alright, so we need to get some
be back.
herbs and then bandage it. Right, let's see here. The only annoying thing is there's like no good nearby fast travel point. Maybe there's herbs around here that we can use potentially. Leave a few. What is this? Oh, I think that's exactly what we needed. Actually.
Now it's time.
Oh, perfect.
I have just the thing for this. Right. The wound is clean. You should be feeling better soon. I should bandage it for you. I'll just wrap it tight. There we are.
Perfect. That's all.
That's all. I'm sure he'll pull through. Mikush?
Who are you?
Henry. But that's not important now. What happened here? Why did they torture you?
I buried inheritance. I told Hanka that the only person who knows where our inheritance is buried is Svatava. And then he burned me. So much pain. I told him where he could find her. My God, he took his men and headed out for her. To the hut. You have to save them. Hurry. I'll follow you. Don't wait for me. Their lives are in danger.
Alright. Let's go and save them then. The yellow H, isn't it? I believe so. It's either one of the two, and they're both in the same direction. I'm pretty sure it's the yellow H though.
Go! Quick!
Come on, faster.
Quick!
Come on. Gotta get there quicker.
Go!
Go. Faster, faster.
Quick! Quick!
Right, here we are.
Go!
20 long years. It's not my fault. That's the decision your mother made. Or about our father's decision. Mikush and me were on your side. Bollocks. You let us in.
Sod off!
Just watch us doing it. I tried to help you as much as I could. I found work for your mother. On the fields. She had a back like a drum twig, and you knew it. Get out! And let her go. I hope that mutt didn't bury anything here. All I know is what belongs to you. That inheritance isn't yours. I got it. And you know very well.
Quiet! Go away!
They're not left us to end up in poverty. I'm not discussing this with you. Let her go now. Say something. Get out! Did you hear that? The girl's wiser than you. Don't get involved in this.
Sod off!
You don't start talking now. Oh, swear to God, I'll do something. Don't touch her. I will. Really? You'll never get that inheritance. Not even if you stood on your head. Get out! Do you think so? Shut your mouth.
Sod off!
My dear, sweet Angela. What have you done? Murderer! Get out! You foul beast! Told you I'd do it. I hate you.
Anakin Skywalker?
At least your damn mother died like a pig in that dung heap of yours. Shut your mouth. She was your sister. She deserved it. She was an ordinary whore. And mad on top of it.
Alright, let's actually save him. Alright, let's actually save him this time.
her go immediately.
Take another step, and I'll slit her throat.
I know your
I know
secret.
your secret. You don't want to hurt Vendula because you love her.
That's not true.
It's not? What about that time at the feast? When she danced with you and you couldn't stop talking about her after?
No.
Drat told me everything. How girls don't find you attractive, how you're just a hired hand. But Vendula showed you that's not true.
She was just leading me on, playing a joke.
No one has to die because of a joke, do they? Let her go. And let's talk this over peacefully.
Praise be to God.
Look, I know it doesn't look good, but I was in the right. The money they hid, it belongs to me. It's my inheritance.
I don't understand. You'll have to explain it to me.
My grandfather, old Svotosh, was rich. He worked the fields all around Messeris. He built a beautiful house. He had many children, but only 2 daughters made it into adulthood. Svatova and my mother, Ludmila. When he was dying, he fucked my mother over and gave the house and all his money to Svatova and that tailor of hers.
That is a little bit BM, but you know.
To disinherit his daughter like that is strange, to say the least. Did he have a reason to do that?
Reason? Svatosh hated my father. He was just your average poor commoner, but that wasn't good enough for his high and mighty self. Svatova and Mikush got married off in Kutenberg at the Church of St. Peter and Pavel. But did they invite my parents? I was still little, but I remember he treated us like dirt. And not just him. We barely had any proper food to eat. Pa had to go work in the mines at Horsham for a few groschen. He ended up trapped under rubble there. He died a cripple. After that, no one even moved a finger to help us. Not Svatova, not Mikush, no one.
You're damn lucky I came in time to help, Mikush. Things might have ended up much worse.
I only wanted justice. Nothing more.
How did you survive Messalus?
Tell me one thing. How did you survive what happened in Messalus?
Dumb fucking luck, I reckon. That band of despicable cutthroats. Once they made their way into the courtyard, all hell broke loose. Tried to defend ourselves, but everyone but me fell. So I fled to save my brother and mother, but it was too late. Everything was burning. I took off running and didn't stop until I was deep in the forest.
No matter what you've done, I must admit, I feel sorry for you. I know well what you went through. Your family? What happened to them?
No one survived. No one was expecting it. Once the soldiers entered the village, there was no escape. Their captain got his eye on my brother, who worked with me in the courtyard. Franz was barely 15. He didn't stand a chance. I ran out to the fields for Ma, but they got there first. All I could hear was a screaming. And then stopped. I lost everyone. But Svatova and Mikush didn't.
I'm sorry, but your misfortune gives you no right to harm others.
Okay.
How did you join up with the bandits?
My first night out, I slept under a tree. I was starving. So I went out hunting for mushrooms, but then I saw a fire. It was that gang. Captain Loiser was their leader, a big fella. They said they'd let me join if I beat him in a fight. So, I beat him. and they made me their leader.
And what about Loiser?
They buried him in a glade.
I reckon that was no great loss.
I don't know. We didn't really get to know each other.
There's someone out there for everyone.
I get it. You're alone and desperate. It's sad not to have someone by your side.
You're right.
But believe me, there is someone out there for everyone. It's God's will.
What a load of nonsense.
Certainly.
God's will.
Try and pray more. And visit the baths. That's important.
Praying is useless.
I heard that earlier.
But it's never too late to change, believe me. Look at me. I'm just an ordinary village boy.
You might be right.
I'm gonna say this option, but I don't agree with it. Vans can solve things.
If you felt
In game.
aggrieved, you should have found another way. Violence solves nothing.
That's the first time I've heard that. You don't exactly look like the type of man that would avoid, say, torturing an enemy. Or am I wrong?
I need to have a good reason to get violent.
Are you saying I didn't have a good reason?
In any case, you should apologize. You put them through hell.
I won't apologize to anyone. They had a guilty conscience because of what they did to me. If they shared just a bit of their wealth, nothing would have happened to them. But they didn't. They fucked up my life. I'm poor and alone.
Enough talk.
Be reasonable. No one died in the end.
I said enough talk. I know how to end this whole unfortunate situation. Take what I said about rectification to heart and leave here in peace.
Very well. I was getting sick of the bandit life anyway. You'll never see me around these parts again. I swear. Farewell.
Where's he going? That fella told him to leave.
Yeah, it's me.
Can't you see I'm leaving?
Henry will take care of them.
There's so many of them.
Don't worry. He'll handle it.
How do you know?
You both all right?
My sweet Vendula. Did he hurt you?
I'm all right, Ma.
Thank God. Thanks for the rescue, Henry. And what about my husband? Did you find him?
I did. Hanker was keeping him in his camp. He was nearly a goner. I managed to treat his wounds.
His wounds? My God. What did those bastards do to him?
They didn't treat him nicely, that's for sure. But he'll tell you himself. He's on his way back now.
Hanker, that bastard. I hope he'll pay for all his crimes.
I'll let him go.
For God's sake, why? A bastard like that? He's a bandit. He'll hurt someone else. You should have killed him on the spot.
Hanker didn't end up killing anyone.
Oh, stop talking nonsense. Every criminal deserves a just punishment. And I thought seeing my own home burned to the ground was the worst thing.
We've gone through a lot, Ma. So much suffering. We have to leave this place. Get as far away as possible, as soon as possible.
Wait. Did you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
There! Again! Someone's outside. Jesus. It's those bandits. There must have been more of them.
Ma, take it easy. I don't hear anything.
Henry, go and have a look.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's not the bandits. Look who's come home.
Mikush!
That was predictable.
You made it here quickly.
I came as fast as I could. I nearly gave up the ghost. I was so worried about the two of you.
I'm so glad you survived. That horrible hunker tried to kill us.
I know. All because of the inheritance. He went absolutely mad.
If it weren't for Henry, he'd have killed Vendula. And then me.
That lunatic. Who would have guessed that about him? He used to be a good lad.
After all that, Henry let that good lad go.
Well, let's hope he never shows up here again. I'm awfully knackered. I need to lie down for a bit. Will you help me?
Of course, Pa. Come and rest inside.
I reckon you're hungry too. Vendula, give him some gruel. It should still be warm.
All right. Come on, Pa. Carefully.
And the two of us should have a word.
Indeed we should.
How are you?
Awful, my friend. Leave me alone now, please.
I'll get this spot off me. Alright.
Are you alright, Mikush?
No, not really.
How is he?
Not well. He needs to rest.
You just told
How are
me.
you?
Not so good either. I'm still trembling. In any case, thanks for the rescue. Who knows what Hanker is capable of? That is, if he doesn't come back.
What's the story?
What's the story with your inheritance?
I didn't know anything about what Hanker was so angry about. Nothing about any disinheritance or quarrels. Or do you mean how Ma buried it? Aye, I saw her taking everything of value from the house and loading it onto a handcart. But honestly, I just thought it was another of her whims. But I couldn't have been more wrong.
Was Hank entitled?
Was Hanker entitled to the inheritance?
Who knows? He was always just a strange cousin to me. We'd greet each other, but that's all. I never could have expected what someone like him is capable of. When he goes mad.
What about that one time you danced with Hanker?
What about it?
I hear he sort of fell for you after that.
That's not true. And if it was, what do I care?
I think that by dancing with him, you were making fun of him. Isn't that right?
Making fun of him? Why would I do that?
Because you wanted to put on a show for your friends from the village. Because you knew Hanker's not right in the head, so you did it on purpose. And you nearly paid for it with your life and the lives of your family.
Aye. The girls kept egging me on to do it. To ask the ugliest bloke there to dance.
So it was just a stupid dare.
If only I'd known I was only adding fuel to the fire. My God. Just lie
Rip
still.
Bozo. That's crazy.
I'm so tired.
Rest. It'll be all right.
Mikush?
Not now, please.
That's crazy work. She did it. She did him so dirty.
What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to thank you for everything. You saved our entire family.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
As you might have figured out, everything that happened was all because of our inheritance, which I hid from the soldiers in Messalis. I understand you've done everything you can for us, but I wanted to ask if you could go and get it for us. You're
Sure.
a strong, capable man, and you don't scare easy, and it'll be worth your efforts. Trust me.
All right, I'll look for it. But you'll have to tell me where I'll find it.
Listen, I'll tell you everything. My memory's not as good as it once was. Our house is the third one on the right when you follow the main road towards Visoka. Anyone entering the village goes by our house. Must have been about 2 days before the tragedy. The neighbor boy ran over and started yelling about how something was coming, that he'd heard it from the patrol on the road. No one believed him, not even his pa. After all, why would soldiers attack a monastery village, one far from their camp? It didn't make any sense. That
Until it
night,
did.
I had a strange dream. I tried to put out a fire, but the more water I poured on it, the bigger the flames got. So I decided to hide all our valuables. Only I couldn't do it during the day. I was worried someone would see me. I put all of it in a chest, loaded it onto a handcart, and waited till nightfall.
Did you believe your dream?
Dreams are gifts from God.
No,
They
they're
can
not.
tell the future. Don't you know that? But anyway, when night fell, I snuck out the back of our house with a handcart, making my way through the hole in the fence next to the compost heap. Mikush was supposed to fix that hole a long time ago, but as good as he is with a needle and thread, well, when it comes to other work, you can forget about it. At least it made things easier for me. First, I headed right. Then I turned left, up the path, around the neighbor's barn. It's outside his fence. I had to stop there because the neighbor's little brat was still awake and wandering around. Fortunately, he didn't see me. So I kept going past a low wall where two paths cross. There, I went left. Once I was safely out of the village, a dog started barking at me, so I had to pick up the pace. Instead of turning right down the path, I went straight into the field there. That handcart was damned heavy, and it was rough going off the path. I crossed the field, making it to the woods, but the wheel got stuck there. I couldn't go any further, and it was pitch black. I lit a lantern and dug a pit
Holy
to
shit.
fit that chest. Took me forever.
She's
When I was
yapping
done,
so
I
much.
could barely walk straight. The sun was coming up. I left the handcart and shovel there and went back the way I came. I hope those directions are good enough for you to find it.
I have already forgotten most of it.
Why did you do all that work yourself? Why didn't your husband help?
The fewer people know about it, the better. I didn't want to leave anything to chance.
That's all I need. I'll go and find your inheritance.
Imagine she died and then it's just gone forever.
What's the story with your inheritance?
My father, Old Man Svatos, was quite wealthy, at least compared to the rest of the village. You see, he worked all fields and farms around here. He had 9 children, but only me and my younger sister Ludmilla made it into adulthood. And then, when he died, he left everything to me. He wanted to be sure, because with Ludmilla, he was worried she'd blow through all of it.
Why did your father disinherit Ludmilla?
She was quite flighty. She liked to have a good time, if you know what I mean. She was never without a man. Then she brought this hired hand home. Fanos was his name. She had to marry him, as she was in the family way. Svatos threw her out of the house without a second thought, heartlessly. And he never mentioned her again.
Why didn't you help Ludmilla then? Hanka said you didn't care about them. That you left them to starve to death.
That's not true. I offered to help her. I found her a job, but it was in vain. She was mad. Sometimes something came over her, like she was possessed. It was frightening, and it got worse and worse. It seems Hanka has inherited it from her. Those aren't the kind of people you let live in your house.
Why didn't you help Hanka at least? He lost his father after he got hurt in the mines. He must have been desperate.
Fanos? A miner? Where did you hear that? He never stepped foot out of the village. He drank so much, he lost his job, and then fell off a cliff at Zimburgs. He's a common swindler, and he's delusional, just like his lunatic mother. I hope our paths never cross again.
How did Svatos become so wealthy?
He was a good farmer. When he was young, he worked on a big farm somewhere near Colleen and worked his way up from the bottom to become the custodian. But it's no coincidence he ended up in Mezoles. He was close with the old custodian of the Sedlets monastery. They were friends. Sometimes you've just got to meet good fortune halfway.
What did he do with such a large inheritance?
What do you think? I took care of it the way Pa wanted, so our Groshin didn't just roll away from us. So our Vendula would have a good life, a good dowry, and a good husband. At least someone as good as my Mikush.
I'd like to know more about Meseles.
Those are sad memories.
You know, I've been through something similar. Sigismund's army burned down my hometown. Skalitz.
My lord! Thank God you managed to save yourself.
Unfortunately, very few of us were so lucky. My ma and pa stayed behind.
I'm so sorry to hear that. What would you like to know, Henry?
I know reliving it isn't easy, but I'd be interested to know how the attack unfolded.
Like I said, we were prepared for it. Unlike the others, the soldiers came from the main road. First the horsemen. They cut down anyone who stood in their way. Then came the first flaming arrows, and the roost began to burn. The horsemen then stormed the farm, and that's all I saw. May God save the souls of those innocent people.
You said you were prepared, so someone warned you?
I already told you, Henry. A few days earlier, the neighbor boy was shouting about how he had heard something was going to happen. And then, I had the strange dream. So I decided to get ready, just in case.
Did you know where you'd flee to?
I did. I remember this old hut by Billiny. A long time ago, the Lord's huntsman and his family lived there. When the forest fell under the ownership of the monastery, he had to move out. It was empty for years, and now it's our home.
What was Messeles like before all this? Was it a big village?
I wouldn't call it big. Maybe back in my father's day, but not in recent years. As more and more silver started coming out of the mines, people moved to work in Kutenberg. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nobody left to work in the fields soon. But what can you do? That's a question for the custodian. And there's no reason to ask now anyway.
Was there anything peculiar about Messeles?
What do you mean?
Well, something worth looking for, I mean. Something the soldiers might have wanted.
They didn't attack us for our buried inheritance, that's for sure. They came for food and plunder. Though, on second thought, I heard something about a mysterious cave that's supposedly beneath Messeles. But I reckon that's just an old wives' tale.
Interesting.
What are you gonna do now?
I hope that inheritance brings us back the happiness we've lost. I hope our suffering ends soon, and we'll see better days again.
I'm going for the inheritance.
I'm sure it is. No one would ever think to look where it's hidden. Me, Vendula, and Mikush will wait here for you.
A mysterious cave beneath Messeles, huh?
Christ, pardon me.
Be still, Pa. Everything will be fine.
I feel terrible.
Rest. You'll be back on your feet soon enough.
Alright, well. Off I go then. Find for treasure in Messeles. Oh my. Alright. We'll see. I forgot like all the directions she said, to be honest with you.
Quick!
So let's see what happens.
Quick!
No. What's our drinking skill at, by the way? Almost 15. That's pretty okay, I suppose.
Go!
Still want to get higher. We'll see. We shall see. I wonder how we get to this mysterious cave under Messeles. Any suggestions, chat?
Quick!
Alright, here we are. piece of shit,
This
dog.
is where Mikush's family lived. It's a pretty big house for 3 people. I reckon they had a lot to be jealous of.
What am I examining? It's a pretty big house, yeah. I don't know what I'm looking for. Chat, I'll be right back. Let's go get a drink and go to the toilet. 1 second. Alright, I am back. Alright, what are we looking for here? Some sort of hole in the fence or some bullshit like that, right? But I could have sworn we've been all around. I can't find anything to examine. I could have sworn maybe it's this. How big is this radius? Ah. Rather big. So it has to be over here this way somewhere, right? I can't remember the word she said.
I wonder what happened to the neighbour's boy. Maybe he managed to escape with his life too. Maybe.
What are you examining? I have no idea. By the way, chat, I have no idea what the directions are. I can't remember them at all. I'm just following the path.
Stench of fire. No.
I'm guessing.
I don't want to be reminded of that day. This is where Svatova took the handcart onto the meadow. The inheritance can't be far.
What's that over there I'm looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, just some random villager.
Excuse me?
Never mind. Just some random guy walking across the road. Or walking on the road, I should say. I have no idea where this thing is, by the way, chat. I'm just running around and hoping I see it. I have no idea what it is. I don't suppose it shows up in a journal, right? across the field to the woods, where the handcart got stuck. How do I not see this? I must have came in through like right here, right? And I went this way. We just narrowly missed it. That's crazy work. Not much. And he was about to have to fight and kill someone over that. That's crazy. That's like nothing. Absolutely diabolical, that is. Oh well. Oh well indeed.
Quick! Go! Go!
Bidoo, 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 down, 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 down.
Quick!
Game's kinda waking me up a little bit. I'm good. That's fine. You didn't need to be on the horse there anyway. Is that guy still on the bed? Yeah.
Greetings to you.
I wonder if I rob this guy, he'll stand up and act normal. If man doesn't even react. I'm pretty sure those herbs are the ones we used to apply treatment on him. So imagine we just take it and he dies because of it. Like we just undo all the treatment.
Followed your instructions.
And? Did you find it?
Lie now, and yes I did. Yep, I did.
The chest was buried by the forest, exactly where you said. Next to the handcart.
My God! Thank you for everything. Vendula, Mikush, Henry has returned, and he found our inheritance.
Finally! Some good news.
Don't keep us waiting, Henry. Let's see what you have for us.
Here's everything I found.
Fabric, Groshen, and our ancestor? Nothing's missing.
This fabric's as good as new. Think of all the money this will make.
Finally, fortune smiled upon us.
It surely has. I told you that once our ancestor comes back to us, everything will be like it once was. Thank you, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. If you ever feel like learning something new, Mikush here would be glad to teach you.
So he teach me to play dice, eh?
You can't learn dice. You have to have it in your blood.
That's not what I meant. He's a tailor by trade, so he can show you how to mend your clothes.
I reckon I could. Stop by, Henry. I'll find time for you. God be with you, neighbour.
I wonder how many absolute degenerates would be like, yeah, I'm keeping it, I'm taking everything.
Before I forget, I found your hat. Here it is.
My hat? I thought I'd never see it again. I made it myself. It's the latest Italian style. You won't find another one like it. Thank you very much, Henry.
I see you're on your feet. You feeling better?
Thank God Vendula took care of me. So I'm feeling much better. Thanks for asking. I reckon it'll be a while before I dance again. But no matter. At least I can still hold a needle and thread.
I'd like to learn.
What do you want to know?
Yep.
I'd like to
Keep your
get better at
craftsmanship XP.
crafts.
All right then. But it'll take a while.
Don't care. Alright, now give me that money back. Because I help.
Hey, get your...
There's no way he saw me. Alright, here we go. Try that again. Alright, there's my money and there's his money.
Blast it.
Oh, that was close. Another 20 groschen. A good measure.
I'll have a...
Right, what's he got?
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Oh, I didn't get to the bottom there. Wrong menu. Come on. Dude. Dude. Can you stop doing stupid animations? And... Oh my god. Dude. You're taking the piss. You're actually taking the piss. Okay, whatever. I'll talk to these guys first. Can't talk to you. And I can't talk to you. They're all talked out. And I'll wait an hour. And see if he stops doing this stupid shit. Finally. Oh, that was the bottom actually. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, we're done here. Almost another level up right there. Alright, let's go to Bellany. Yeah? Yeah, let's go to Bellany.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I think I need to find a seat with a book to read. Somewhere where I can oh, right there.
In silver scallops, they say. Without warning, attacked by human troops.
Books.
In one afternoon, they burned down the...
We'll read all this. I don't know if it'll level up our alchemy. I don't know how far along it was. Ah, it does. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Man, this is looking very nice right here. All of these, apart from drinking, are about to be 30. Well, not alchemy. But stealth is going along nicely. Craftsmanship is going along nicely. Alchemy isn't too difficult to do either. Pretty good. And just like that, I should be drinking 15. Yep. And more skill gains. Let's make it day. And pick up another quest. Specifically this one.
Good day to you.
The monk.
Folk are saying you need help with some dragon bones or something?
Yes.
Where the hell did you hear that, Henry?
So everyone's talking about it already.
Actually, I only heard it from the innkeeper.
No, you
I
didn't.
might have known it. These innkeepers, they spread gossip like old fishwives. But you've come here to offer help?
Yeah. But first, you'll have to tell me what it's all about.
Ah, yes, of course. I need to quickly deliver a message to the Abbot of Sedlitz and bring back a reply.
I've never been a messenger for the church before.
The ways of the Lord are mysterious. For instance, I'm traveling to Vlashim. I'm a messenger too. I decided to spend the night here, and, well, you can see for yourself. When someone discovers something like this, whatever it is, we have to deal with it straight away. It's a church matter.
So the message will be about the bones, will it?
Of course. But if you want to hear any more, you'll have to promise to help me.
1 second.
Sorry, Father, but I have other duties just now. Maybe another time.
I understand, but helping the church in its hour of need should outweigh other concerns.
Definitely
But
not.
so be it. God be with you.
And with you.
Couldn't care
Till
less
we
about
meet
your
again.
shitty ass church. Alright. Messenger for Sadlets. So this quest will likely take me up to here, right? Likely. So in that case, I think I want to do the other quest here first. Because then if that is that one, we can go up here and then make our way down here. Set to the Sadlets Monastery. Deliver the message. And then come up here and do this. We might not even get that done in the stream. It is already... It's almost 1 AM already. So we might end up talking to this guy. And then ending the stream, ending the video. I'm just gonna chill for an hour or two and go to sleep.
Ave Maria.
Ba-do, ba-do, ba-do-do.
If my luck keeps up, it'll all be over soon.
One beer.
Who are you?
It seems you're looking for help, Sir Knight.
Indeed I am. I'm looking for men for a military expedition. I am Sir Jan Posey of Zimburg.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Who are you, anyway? Whose service are you in?
My name is Henry. And you could say I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, of Skalitz.
Great. I see you're kitted out pretty well, all right. Have you ever been in battle with that lord of yours, Henry of Skalitz?
I have. Minor skirmishes, big battles, and not just with my liege lord.
Good. If you can keep your wits in battle, I could use your help. Have you faced Cumans? Turks? Don't they frighten you?
No.
Yeah. Human or German knight, makes no difference. They all bleed when you cut them.
Those are the words of an experienced warrior. I like that. I reckon you really could help me. I'm on the trail of a band of Cumans who captured my brother. And I need someone who'll watch my back in combat.
Let's do it.
Your colours, sir. Battlements, silver and red. I don't think I've ever seen that crest. Are you from far away?
Moravia. I'm the heir to... that is... I'm the lord of Engelsberg Castle.
The heir or the lord, sir?
Lord, now. My father died recently. But let's not waste time on niceties and family history. Time is pressing, and my brother is in captivity.
How was he captured?
How was your brother captured?
We were ambushed by this band of Cuman cutthroats in the woods near Kuttenberg. They killed my men and took Miroslav captive.
How come they didn't kill him too?
Well, they're not stupid. They knew he was a knight and they could ransom him. Or worse again, sell him into slavery.
What brought you and your company to the Kuttenberg region?
We were riding to Sedlets.
What's so important in Sedlets that you'd ride all that way?
We were transporting a valuable cargo.
Hmm? What was it?
That's a family matter that I can't disclose to you. Certainly not until
I'm
you
sure I'll
promise to
find
help me
out.
rescue Miroslav.
Is anyone else going to ride with us?
No. Yeah.
It will just be the two of us, if you accept my offer. I asked the Lord of Pisek for help, but it seems the Bohemian lords are shitting their brays and afraid to set foot outside their walls, as long as Sigismund is camping there.
So you want us to track down and defeat a Cuman band, just the two of us?
Just the two of us.
They sneaked up on us. Otherwise, we'd have driven them off. They won't be expecting a counterattack so soon, and we'll have the element of surprise.
It sounds pretty hazardous. How do you want to handle it?
Well, here's the plan. We'll go back to the place where the Cumans ambushed us, follow their tracks and catch up with them. Once we find them, We'll free Miroslav and take revenge. Can I count on you?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, Sir Jan? I'll help you.
Yeah, excellent. I was starting to think I'd never find anyone in this kingdom with a grain of courage, but I need you to obey my commands to the letter. This is a matter of life and death.
I understand, sir.
Follow me, Henry. Mount
Let's
up
go.
and ride with me. The place where we were ambushed isn't far.
I apologize.
So you should. You got some humans to kill. No. Alright, let's go. Man, I love the following ability or feature or whatever. It's so good. And now, we just wait. Dun, 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 dun.
Tell me, Henry, where are you from?
From Skalitz, sir.
Ah, drop the sir. You're riding into battle with me. So call me Posey. From Skalitz, you say? Where's that?
It's not far from Sasau. They mine the king's silver there. Well, they used to. The place was torched and pillaged by Sigismund's army. And it's been abandoned.
We haven't been affected directly by this royal war so far. Fortunately.
Sir, Posey, where are you from?
My father, Albrecht, ruled Engelsberg in Moravia. But our family's originally from these parts. Our house was founded by Miroslav of Zimburg. He built Zimburg Castle near to Kuttenberg and also founded Sedles Monastery.
So you're a local?
Yes and no. Our family is from here. We've lived in Moravia for several generations. Enough talk. We'd do better to quicken our pace. Dig your spurs in and stick close to me.
Let's go faster than that, man. Far too slow. Not gonna talk anymore. Where are we going on the map? Do you reckon we're going here? Ruins of Zimburg? It's highly likely, or possible, I should say. Interesting. There's not, honestly, there's not much of the map left. Particularly down here. And that wouldn't take long, it's probably like an hour, maybe less, to do all this, including the quest. Depends on how long the quest is, I suppose. No? Okay. Wait, are we going to the ruins? No, we're not. That's a poacher's camp, so I wouldn't imagine it would be that. Well, no idea where we're going. But if we can get this threshold point while we're here, well, that should be pretty great. We'll see.
There. That's where they ambushed us. Well, well. I see the scavengers are gathering. Follow me, Henry. Halt, you thieves! Don't move a finger, or we'll kill you all!
Come on now.
Fuck it! We should never have come here!
Who speaks for you?
I do. Who are you?
I am Sir Jan Posey of Zimburgs. And these are my men here, who you are robbing and desecrating.
Your man?
Stop stammering and introduce yourself to your lord, you beast!
Mercy, sir. My name is Wojtek. We never did nothing to no one.
Did nothing? Robbing the dead is a crime. And since these are my men, I have every right to sentence you all to death
chill,
for that
chill.
But, sir, we didn't take nothing valuable. We was just looking for some food or some little thing we could swap for a bite to eat. These are evil times, and my wife and kids ain't got a morsel to eat. Be merciful.
Fuck it! We should never have come here!
Sir, please, don't let him kill us. I beg you.
Posey, wait. Hey, wait. Surely you're not going to kill them?
Have mercy, good sirs. We didn't take nothing of value.
Don't side with those bastards, Henry. We can't let this go unpunished. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't execute them on the spot.
Look on it as an opportunity. If you let them go, they'll spread the word that Sir Jan Posey almost executed them for looting. And anyone who hears about it will think twice before trying anything similar. They'll be talking about your justice and mercy throughout the land. Whereas, if you kill them, no one will know about it.
Well, you rabble. You're fortunate that Henry here speaks wisely. You're on your way. And remember what happened here, and that you owe your lives to Henry of Skalitz.
Thank you, sirs. We'll never do nothing like this again, I swear.
Go. Flee while you can. Well, that's that.
It's pretty clear from the tracks which way that band set out. But I'd still like to have a quick look around here.
Why? What are we looking for?
There was a priest traveling with us, Father Stephen. I need to know whether they got him or not.
It's probably
Search
one
the
of them.
bodies on the road. I'll have a look around the cart. If you find him, come and let me know. He has something on him that's valuable to me.
Suspicious.
Can I ask you something first?
You're all right, but spit it out quick.
How come you had a priest traveling with you?
He was an emissary from Sadler's monastery. We needed him when Father died.
So you were escorting him back?
More or less. No more questions now, Henry. Time is wasting.
How did they ambush you?
It was dusk. But we wanted to stop off at Kuttenberg for the night. Those whoresons must have been following us for some time, waiting for an opportunity. They rained arrows on us from the woods and then charged us. Before we had time to muster, it was all over.
How did you survive the ambush?
When it started, my mare took fright and carried me away from the battle. That damned beast saved my life. And by the time I got her under control, those swine had already hauled off Miroslav and half of our cargo. I chased after them, but they lost me in the woods.
I don't think this guy is Jan Posey of Zimburg.
Shouldn't we bury those bodies? We can't just leave them lying here.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for that. May God forgive us.
That's all.
I thought you'd never stop asking questions. We've no time for chatting here.
All right. I'll check all the bodies and see if I can find that priest.
Good. And Henry, if you happen across anything that you might find useful, go ahead and take it. You have my permission. You should go into battle properly equipped. And anyway, someone will loot everything before I can send anyone here. The fellas had halberds. If you find one, it'll surely come in handy for keeping those bastards at a safe distance.
No doubt you're right. I'll see if I can find anything useful then. Right. I'll get to work then.
Man. I love loot. And I bet it's all terrible. Absolutely terrible, I bet. Oh. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Beautiful. But we can't wear it right now. It's still got the stone thing on it. Actually, it might be fine. Might be fine. It's not even that much better, but I think it looks nicer than having that stupid little HUD thing up all the time. Actually, if I do this and then put this down, the same. Wait, no, it's not. Interesting. Alright. Balshanka. Morty, you stupid animal. Weapons. That's a pretty decent halberd. I won't lie. Or at least it looks decent. Appearance rise. I like the look of it. Alright. Imagine we just start butchering the horse. Well, well, well.
This must be that priest. Dead and robbed. Whoever did this has no scruples.
Alright, got any good loot? No, not really. Man, I hate that dog.
I found that priest. He's dead.
Lord have mercy. Did he have anything on him? A small chest?
Yeah, he
I
had a
didn't
small
find
chest,
anything like
alright.
that. They must have stolen it.
Yeah, that's all we fucking need. Well, there's nothing to be done about it. I'll deal with it later. Now we have to save Miroslav. The Cuman's tracks lead towards the woods. It shouldn't be hard to track them, but we can't do it on horseback. We'll leave the horses here and go on foot. Stay on my heels and be prepared for anything.
Let's go then.
After me. Lucky those devils didn't try to wipe their tracks.
Alright, let's go.
The tracks lead this way.
Who are we gonna beat up? Show me.
Definitely more than 5 of them.
Come on. Who's yapping to himself?
This way.
Yep.
Stick close, Henry. Look, Henry. There's some girl there. Let's go to her. She might have seen something. Leave the talking to me so you don't scare her.
Uh-huh.
Hey, girl! Wait! We want a word with you.
What? Who are you, sir? What do you want of me?
Have no fear, lass. I am Sir Jan Posey of Zimburg. How are you called?
Fiolka, sir.
Well, Fiolka, we're on the trail of an armed band of bloodthirsty Hungarian mercenaries. Have you seen them? They carry curved swords and have strange clothes.
Curved swords? Mother of mercy? I haven't seen them, but demons like that must be hiding in them creepy ruins on the hill.
What ruins?
Ma forbade me to go there. Wait, sir? Did you say you're from Zimburg?
I did.
But then you must know it. That's what those ruins are called. Zimburg. Ma told me there used to be some great knight living there. Was that your papa?
What? Those bastards are holed up in our abandoned castle.
Well, they're definitely not at our mill.
I guess we are going to those ruins after all.
I'll show them. Oh, run along home, Petal. It's not safe here. Henry, follow me.
God be with you, Sir Knight. You show them, beasts.
I guess we are going to the ruins after all, eh? If we don't end up back in Bellini, it might be a good idea to just grab this little corner of stuff. Right? And then work our way up to here, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
I'll slay them all.
Come on. Thanks for waiting.
Hiding? Fuck. This is it. They must be hiding here. Quietly. They're really hiding in the ruins of our castle. Kurva. I'll hack the lot of them to pieces. Come on. Let's try to get closer. Carefully. We don't know yet how to deal with them.
That dog is so annoying. That is a one blind motherfucker. Blind as a bat. Yes.
Henry, come here. Listen, here's how we'll go about it. There's more of them, but we have the element of surprise. We barge in and get right in the middle of them. They've got archers, but that way, their bows won't be worth a damn. We'll kill as many as we can before they get their wits together. But it'll still be tough. You have to watch everything around you, not give anyone a chance to get behind you. If they pile up on you, don't stop. They'll get in each other's way, and that'll be our opportunity. A quick attack and then fall back. No fancy stuff, all right? I'll keep them busy, and you take them out with the halberd.
I'm not using the halberd.
I haven't seen him. He must be hidden somewhere in the ruins. We'll cut those fuckers down and free him.
I think we'd have a better chance if we attacked at night.
And leave Miroslav there to rot in captivity? Fuck that. Let's attack now.
You said your brother was taken for ransom, right? They won't harm him. Otherwise, they wouldn't get paid. If your brother is half the knight you are, he'll hold out, and we will catch them off guard.
Have it your way, then. We'll hide and wait till dusk.
From dusk till dawn.
Well, it doesn't get any darker than this. Remember what I said, and let's go. Are you ready?
Up and at them.
All saints be with us, Henry. At them! For Zimburgs and our ancestors! Fuck you, Horson! You got him!
I did.
Come on, scum!
Sorry, Zimburgs. Keep us on
Rip those out. Yeah, we're getting competent with this shit.
Victory or death!
Yeah, we're actually going to be able to do stuff with our axe.
Victory or death!
Is any volt? Nature say it, senor.
Rip those out. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Thanks to God I'm the Blessed Virgin.
What does... Okay.
That's the last of them.
I don't know what a version has to do with us killing them all,
Henry,
but okay.
We've got to find Mirror. I'll take the north end of the castle and you search the south.
If you say so. If you say so. You know what? This deserves some good wine. Yeah, that'll do it. Now give me my loot. He put in some good work while he was fucking around with one person. Crazy work. He did almost nothing. It's fine. Oh, mead. We're getting close to our weight limit. But, we'll make do. Anything interesting in here? No, not really. How about in here? Oh well. So that's the dungeon. I don't really want to go into the dungeon right now. Maybe I have to. Maybe I have to.
Help me!
You can't speak to
Help
him.
me, lad!
Is he the guy who said he is after all?
What? Who are you? What's all the noise outside? A battle?
The battle's over. My name's Henry. I came with your brother to rescue you.
Posey's alive?
Oh, what is him?
Bloody, but
Wow.
alive, yes.
I was going to be a little twist.
Where is he?
Outside.
Thanks, Henry. Let's go and see him then.
Muro! Muro!
Christ. This whole castle's falling to pieces and this fucking thing's solid as a rock.
Muro!
You fellas took your sweet time?
There you are, you ungrateful son of a bitch. What's the matter? Been tugging your bone too much?
I'm still strong enough to get you on your back.
There's no way they made arm wrestling. Crazy work.
Good old Zimburg. Home sweet home, eh?
It's a bit ironic you saving my neck right here, eh? Poetic almost.
Nice fucking poem. Nice work, Henry. I couldn't have managed it without you.
Indeed, you couldn't
Both
have.
of you, seriously. But what the fuck took you so long?
I went to Suchdol after the ambush to recruit some men to help.
Well, you didn't find many. They wanted coin, huh?
Not even for coin. All I found was a bunch of chicken shits hiding behind the walls. Not one pair of balls among them.
What about Henry here?
Henry's not a local, fortunately.
Where are you from, Henry?
From Skalitz, sir.
Sir, my arse. Call him Tugbone like everyone else.
Tugbone?
It's a long story. I'll tell
I
you.
guess he was talking on his
A
bone.
story he doesn't like to hear.
Yeah, about as much as you love telling it.
True. Never mind, Henry. Tell us instead how you learned to handle a weapon so well. That was fucking lovely. You should have seen us, brother. We were like two angels with flaming swords.
I use an
Seriously,
axe.
Henry, where did you learn to fight? Posey doesn't praise anyone's swordsmanship without a good
I
reason.
didn't use a sword.
I'm sorry I missed it.
The Lady of the Lake gave me the gift of swordsmanship. She emerged from the water, and with one kiss, turned me into the boldest knight in the domain.
Ha! And did she suck your cock at least? If not, your story's not worth shit.
Come on, brother. Let Henry keep his secrets.
So, what are you two gonna do now it's all over?
Over? We've barely started, Henry. Miro, please tell me you know where they took it.
I don't know where, but I know who. When we arrived, the band split up. The leader is a big cunt called Sharkan who speaks a bit of our language. He questioned me, but I told him to go fuck himself, and he gave up on it.
So it seems we still have some bloody work ahead of us. But first, we must reward Henry here. Here. You've earned this fair and square.
Thanks.
Nice.
If you want to earn a bit more, stop by in a few days. Armed and ready for action, like today. Meanwhile, we'll camp here, then go back to bury our men and find out where the rest of those whore sons are hiding.
What did they steal from you that was so important?
Oh, sorry, Henry, but I can't answer that. It's a question of honor.
He helped us, though. Didn't he, Posey?
Be quiet. If anyone finds out, we're fucked. It's bad enough that our own mother is refusing to hand over our inheritance. Or have you forgotten why we're here?
No, I haven't.
I thought so. Sorry, Henry, but it's really not possible. Once we find our stuff, everything will be clear. But right now, it would do more harm than good.
So this is your family seat? It looks a bit, neglected.
Well, it's been abandoned for ages.
Our clan has a certain tradition of, becoming impoverished.
Ah, bollocks. Just because we weren't born with a golden tit in our gobs doesn't mean we have to die like beggars. Our ancestors had to abandon Zimburg, but our fortunes turned. We've got another Zimburg castle in Moravia.
Which we had to abandon too, brother.
Aye, for now. And now, the Zimburgs have their seat in Engelsberg.
But we had to leave there when our own uncle denied us father's inheritance.
We'll get it back, though.
Surely will.
Actually, I'd be interested to know why they call you Tugbone.
Ha! Here we go.
Oh, come on. It's a long story. We don't have time for it.
Oh, go on, brother. Tell it.
I won't. You'll just start laughing like the village idiot again.
I won't, I swear. On my word.
Bollocks.
You
I
will.
don't believe you. Sorry, Henry.
Oh, well, I'm not going to force you. I'll just tell it myself.
Jesus Christ, you can't be serious.
Oh, come on. It's a good laugh. When we were little, this prioress from the abbey used to come to the castle to teach us to
No.
read and write.
No
She
way.
used to come early in the morning, and one time... she walked into Miro's chamber and caught him... I can't finish.
Oh, for Christ's sake. She walked in just when I was... playing with my hobby horse. That's all.
You were what?
That's tugging his bone. Tug bone.
Yeah, hilarious.
She never came back to the castle again after that.
Maybe that's
crazy.
why you can hardly read.
Yeah, could be.
Well, I wasn't sure what to expect. Not that.
Why wouldn't you
I'd
expect that?
appreciate if you didn't mention it to anyone.
Naturally. Otherwise, we'd have to kill you.
What? I'd never...
I'm just yanking your pizzle. Tell anyone you like. It's a great story.
So was he.
Jesus.
But he was yanking his own pizzle.
I'll bear your offer in mind.
Thanks for rescuing me, Henry.
Look out for yourselves. So did you ever find those humans who ambushed you?
Haven't found shit, my friend. But fear not, we won't give up easily.
Hmm.
God be with you.
Where'd the other guy go? Oh, he's sleeping.
So?
Not yet.
Alright. I guess we'll come back to him in a few days. Probably 2, right? Maybe even 3. Man, even the Gothic remake has climbing. Crazy. Come on. You can do it. The height. Oh. Let's see. Never mind. Alright, where should we go? I think we should probably... Do we need to grab these now? I feel like it's better to grab them when we're doing down here, right? I feel like the best thing to do would be to grab the shit around here. Get the POIs around here. Maybe the vicinity of the flash develop point. Done. Let's make it day so we can see what we're doing. Alright. Alright. They're just sleeping next to a bunch of dead people, but you know, that's what they like, that's what they like. That's what it is.
Quick.
Let's discover some POIs, get that fast travel point unlocked, and then we'll call it for today. I'm gonna hop off, chill for an hour, maybe 2, go to sleep.
Go.
Before that, we'll get this little corner taken care of.
Quick.
Right, that's that. Let's go down here then. I think if we do this, and then maybe do this. This one right here. Because, I don't know. We'll see. We could just end it in that corner for today. And then decide next time we play. We'll get the we'll discover everything that's to be discovered in the little town area or whatever.
Quick.
And then move on. And by move on, I mean go to bed. Alright. Let's dismount. You don't need to speak to you at all? No. Probably part of a quest, maybe? Not sure. Let's go up a drying rack. Alright. What else is to discover? The way the music cut out so suddenly there, it made me think the game had crashed. Which would have been, you know, a little bit annoying. Alright, let's get the fashion point unlocked. Well, this dog shut up for once in his life. Holy fucking shit. Alright, now let's go down here.
Lord be with you.
Well, I can speak to someone here.
Can I spend the night here?
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Pay you.
But
That's enough from. Agree. I hope.
thanks.
Where can I?
Climb up the ladder in the stable. See you soon, my friend.
Alright, well, I bet there's in a chest there, but I'll take a peek. Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, let's move on. We got ourselves another bed. Oh. Struggling a little bit.
What? Fuck off before I kill you. Go to hell! We're under attack! I surrender! I surrender!
No surrender. Just XP. I'll take it. Ugh. Disgusting, innit? Poacher's camp.
Huh? Get out of here right now, or I'll kill you!
Crazy work. How who's gonna be killing anyone? Oh wow. So disrespectful, Mort. That is actually crazy. Oh, the two human masters are dead, so... Where the hell did you come from? Alright. What have we got in here? Some good stuff. Some very good stuff. Nourishment. I guess we'll take a little sip. One more. May as well. Alright, I guess that's everything here. Yeah. Alright. Why are we suddenly overweight? We had 400 a second ago. Oof. Alright. What can we drop to make space? Maybe some hides. And then one of you. Yeah. No, that's still not good enough. Alright. Other. Let's drop another hide. Maybe one roe deer hide. Yeah. Alright. Skill teacher? Interesting. Never offered me anything when I was there. But it's nice to know by doing that quest, we have access to another skill trainer. Alright. So we really do need to get access to a chest to put stuff away. Maybe this place would have one for us, but if it doesn't, then it'd be a waste of time, right? And then even then, I kind of just want to wrap it up and go to bed. This could be like a contained POI exploration. That wouldn't take too long. The best bet is to probably grab this, maybe, this, and then come back down for the fast travel marker, the city, and then do this and wrap around up to here, boom, 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 wrap here, boom, 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 and then come up here and do this a little bit. That's probably like another 2 hours of content. We're actually getting pretty close to being okay to go into Gutenberg or whatever. Yeah. I reckon next stream we'll end up in a position where we will be going to Gutenberg. There's so many quests there and stuff. That's fine. Because we'll probably do all this down here and then grab this quest. I think that'll take us to Settlet's Monastery. So from there we'd go up from here and come down, make our way towards it from here, wrap that up, see where that takes us, and then come up here for this, wrap that up, then whatever the hell's down here, and then it'll be time to go into Gutenberg then. We also have this over here, so we'll see. But for now, I think our next move would be to head down this way, and then make our way down to Malishov. I might even leave this one, boom, boom, Malishov, right? And then from there you could get this, and go up here for this, maybe? We'll see. But for now, I do think I want to just call it and go to bed. It's a 2-hour recording, about 20 minutes. I think it's a good stopping point. So with that in mind, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. On Twitch would help even more. But regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.